When life gets unpredictable, preparation matters. In medicine, it's all about staying alert, ready for whatever comes through the door. On the road, it's no different. That's why Volvo designs vehicles to help anticipate risk, reduce harm, and protect lives. The Volvo XC90's advanced safety systems inspire confident decisions wherever the road takes you. The Volvo XC90, for life. Proud sponsor of the Pit Podcast. Learn more at volvocars.ca/safety.
All right, we're back here on City Hall time. Our weekly look at what's happening with the powers that be and the administration. Joining us this week, I'm really excited about this. Mary Plourde is councillor in the Plateau for the Mile End District. Now listen, when you represent the Mile End, I guess you have to be the coolest councillor in town, huh?
I guess so.
You can't be a square and represent the Mile End.
Nope, not at all. You've got your chicks.
Yeah.
Your typical Mile End chick.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We like that. We like shaking it up here on the show quite a bit. This is a homecoming for you. You used to work in this building.
Yes, because in my previous life, I used to work on television and on radio also. And back then it was called CKMF. Yep. And I was doing the mid-morning during weekends. And also I did the morning for quite a while with Patrice Lécuyer back then. I used to wake up early.
Marie, what's up in this province? It seems like so many people go from media to politics. And it seems like it's more than in other places. What's the deal? Why does that happen so much? Why did you make the leap?
Well, I personally made the leap because I had a daughter, and it was like a wake-up call for me. You know, what could I do? What can I do? And also, not many people know that I studied in urban planning at l'Université de Concordia and also at l'Université de Montréal. I switched school because my English was really so bad. So please be forgiving at home.
Your English is fantastic.
No, for the chit-chat it's okay.
Your English is fantastic. And also you are furthering my theory that 98% of Montrealers at one time have gone to Concordia. So I'm very happy.
Yeah, but I was not at Loyola campus. I was in the Sir George William. Yeah. And so there's something, it was appealing to me because, you know, all my roots in urban planning, and I was walking with my stroller and I was like, oh my God, we need to do this and that and this and that. And I was working at this time, I was working at another station from another competitor. So I don't know if I can say it.
I don't care.
I was working for Le 98.5.
Yeah. They're good guys there. Yeah.
And I was doing the mid-morning there also. And more the subject and it's talk radio. And I was approaching social and urban development, and people are saying, like, stop talking and do something. You know, you have the knowledge. You could do something.
Wait, is this a veiled threat reference to me that I need to start doing something? Is that what you're saying?
Well, if the shoe
fits.
If the shoe fits. But, you know, I'm not missing that much those days because I still communicate. And for proof, I'm sitting here with you today.
Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get to business
get
here.
Down to it.
The mayor's priorities are on transit.
Yep.
She announced her wish list. Notably absent Pink Line. We don't hear these words anymore, Pink Line. But why is that? And what is the bee's knees right now? What is the mayor focused on?
Well, the mayor is focused on immediate relief on congestion right now. And of course, we still want and we still wish to have the Pink Line. But if you want to work, you know, for the problems that we are facing right now, it's like congestion. We need to bring some more buses, which we did with the when we bought the 300 buses.
But of course, they're not running. We have all these issues at the garage, and now we have
but it's not that they're not running. It's when you order some buses, it's not like when you order your car at your dealership. You know, they have to build it, so it takes a while before they deliver it. And yes, we had some issues. I don't want to go put that under the carpet. You know, we had, of course, some issues, but we're working on it. And now every day we have the number required to have the service at la STM. But if you look at what we can do quickly, if the governments, of course, I'm talking about the provincial and federals, are going with us, and it would be the how do you say prolongement,
the extension.
Yeah, the extension of La Ligne Orange, and which would be like just logical because it would go interconnectivity
to the REM.
Yeah, to the REM. Yeah, Bois-Franc. That's it. It would be the station on Bois-Franc. And we also want, it's like an extension of a 2.3 kilometer.
Yeah.
And in the middle, you would have around the Rue Poirier, the Poirier station.
Is the hope, just to, why it's important, is the hope that some people maybe would take the metro for a couple of stops and then switch over to the REM so they have to get on the really packed orange line? Or is it, why is that so important to create that link?
But the thing is, like, if you create that link, people won't be obliged to go on the east side of the orange orange line, so it can help you with that. And also, there's a part of this line who's already built underground with le garage Côte Vertu.
Yeah.
So there's a part who's been done, and if you want to relieve congestion right now, it's interconnectivity, which is like the key to because the thing is, we're not against car. We just want to bring some relief on the street right now. And if you're listening to us in your car right now, you do understand that it's getting heavier and heavier. The pressure is heavier every day. You have to wait, and it's not cool. But and you have to bring back the coolness in public transport. Yeah. Do you know how cool it is? I was here this morning. I took the metro station, and I had no worries.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah.
Listen, I took the Orange Line yesterday. I had to go downtown. I had to go to Gare Windsor. And what did I do? I took the metro. Yeah. It works. I know that people in rush hour are saying, my goodness, it's packed at times and we need some alleviation. But it is wishful thinking for people who are driving to think we can just keep adding 10% cars every year and we're going to find the room. Eventually, we're going to run out of space.
The Montreal doesn't grow from the inside. We wish we could do something like that, but it won't happen. So
okay, let's. What else is on the priorities there? You mentioned that extension to Bois-Franc. What else is top of the list for Montreal right now?
Well, there's also, as I told you, we want some more buses, and we want le tramway from the La Chine, and it was going to bring up some relief there also and help us, with the mobility. And the tramway on Notre Dame also, east and west. Yeah. So we need some to variety. Yeah, a variety of transport. Yeah. So this is.
But is that tramway, on Notre Dame?
Yep.
And, is it?
It's been in the.
Yeah. So how far along? How far along is it? Is it still like I was under the assumption that it's going ahead? It's happening.
Yeah, it's on. We call that. Damn. Opportunité. Dossier d'opportunité. So we're still like to crunch the numbers and try to find the right way and to do it. So you see when I go in the specific, I just jam. I'm like a deer in the headlights.
You are totally fine. Let's talk. Can we talk about Saint Denis?
Saint Denis, yes. Okay. Yes, it's my hood.
It's
in
your
my hood.
Exactly. It's in the Plateau. And man, I don't know what to think about Saint Denis, right? Yeah. It seems like it is. It's always, in the last few years, you don't know, is the street doing well? Is it doing bad? How do we fix it? So what is the latest on Saint Denis and the city's vision for fixing it? And I don't even know if it's a problem that can be fixed because retail is having issues in general, right?
You want the short or the long story?
Yeah, short.
The short.
Yeah.
We're going to put a rev on it. No,
Are you putting a bike lane?
Yeah, we're going to put a bike lane, but it's not just, it's much more than that.
Because you've only got, you're going to put a bike lane. There's only 4 lanes to begin in Saint Denis.
Yeah.
So what goes? Parking?
No. The parking stays. No,
but on both sides.
Yeah. Well, we studied that thing, and it won't create a mess. Don't worry. It's been we've been working on that for many years. Yeah.
But so will there be parking on both sides, or now just one side parking?
No, on both sides.
Okay. So but
two
lanes, but 2 lanes for traffic.
Yeah.
2 lanes for parking.
Yeah.
Where does the bike lane go?
Well, no, 2 lanes. One way, because right now it's 2 lanes on each side for 2 lanes up north.
Okay,
2 left.
Gotcha.
So there will be 1 lane on north and 1 lane south.
Oh, so you're losing 1 driving lane on each side.
Yep.
And we get a bike lane out of it, but we keep the parking.
Yep.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah,
all right.
But we have to work with what we have right now. Unfortunately, when we did the street on Saint Denis 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago,
and that's why that's my.
They kept the street as the same, and people need to experience some more something more intimate when they go shopping. They don't want to be on a highway. So I think for that matter, le rêve, which is Réseau Express Vélo.
For bicycles.
Yeah, we'll bring this because we're going to put some more trees and space and public spaces.
It really is the talk of the town. The Elias Macco Show, CJAD 800.
All right, we're having a good time here with Mary
Yes,
Plourde.
we do.
She's a councillor in the Plateau, the Mile End District.
Yeah,
Now,
the coolest district
you know,
in Montreal.
Mary, sometimes I feel, and I try and keep my finger on the pulse of what's happening in Quebec. I did not know that you're in a relationship with Luc Ferrandez. I didn't know this.
Indeed. Well, we don't do Eco Vedette, but
Yeah.
or People Magazine,
Yeah.
but yes, we're an item.
Oh, Echo Vedette. That's right. Now, it was when he was
Mayor?
I'm not going to spend much time on this. Okay,
No,
don't worry
that's
about it.
okay.
But when he was mayor of the borough,
Yep.
and he's swearing up. He's Facebook. He's swearing everywhere. He's swearing. What were you telling him?
Well, I just you did it again. Oops, you did it again.
I love that. Your Music Plus background's coming out right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about housing.
I'm not
That innocent. No, what were you saying?
yeah, that's it. That's innocent.
Housing in the Plateau,
Yeah.
crisis level.
Oh,
The
yeah.
numbers you told me, 0.7% vacancy, and
Yeah.
when it comes to family housing,
0.3.
0.3.
Yeah.
So how do you fix it?
Well, can we fix it?
Can we?
Yeah, because we don't have like the provincial powers, to change that. But
What could you do? Let's say you had provincial powers. What would you do? How much of a hand should politicians take?
It's not only for the provincial powers. You have to stop the speculation. How do you do that? Because right now all the units for rent are being transformed into condos, and they are selling like 2 rooms for $500,000, and it's still not as bad as Vancouver or as Toronto, but we don't want to go until there.
But if the market is, if the
So
market,
it's like a free market, c'est le marché
Yeah.
libre. We cannot stop that. But what can we do to try to, calmer?
yeah,
calm.
to calm the market down.
Yeah.
So, okay, this is why I'm going to bring in another subject here, but I think it relates, okay?
Yes.
Royal Mount, okay? City of Montreal has had huge opposition to this project, right?
Yeah.
There's now a scaled-down version of Royal Mount, but it still includes thousands of units, condo units. And I look at that and I say, you know what? These units, getting more inventory on the market can maybe alleviate some of the issues in the Plateau and other areas if you've got it. So that's why I wonder, why so much opposition to a project that will bring more units on the market and will also stop people from going to Laval, going to 10:30 to do their shopping when they can now still stay on island.
But on paper, that looks great,
Okay.
That looks great. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But it could be logical to think like that. But if you look at Les Tours des Canadiens downtown, it's been those units are being bought by rich investors from the outside. And sometimes you go at night and the lights are not even on. You know that it's just for
Sitting there.
Yeah, it's just
They're
sitting
parking
there
money.
or
They're
being
parking money.
or being rented as Airbnb. So it doesn't help you. On the contrary, it just goes up with the speculation because they know they can make money out of it. So, and the other thing which is really bad on Royal Mount is that there's no social housing. You cannot think of a bar or of a neighborhood without thinking of the mixity of the population. So this is really bad, and the propriétaire and Marcotte doesn't want to be obliged to do the 20-20-20, which is the 20 socializing,
it's in Tanamount
affordable,
Royals.
and
It's in Tanamount Royals, so he doesn't have to.
I know, but you have to think globally because you're on the Montreal Island. This makes no sense. You don't have a wall surrounding Mont-Royal, and they want to be connected, and they want the Montreal to pay for the branch who's going to connect them to the autoroutes and everything.
The city does have so much power right next door. Hippodrome, Blue Bonnets, you're in charge of that.
Yeah.
You have a plan now to buy 300. You have a list of 300 properties that the city says we want the right of first
but
refusal.
we also need that money from the provincial and the federal governments to buy to buy lands. You asked me at Le Plateau Mont-Royal, Do you think that a borough has the money right now to buy a land in the Plateau Montréal? Even for us, it's out of reach. It's out of reach. So we need to have those money to have this money to bring some social housing in the central of Montreal, because it doesn't have to be just the rich people who lives in the good condition with the metro station and the buses and everything.
Of course.
Yeah.
But the counterpoint to that is, so if you have, let's say, these condo units that are geared toward, they're not social housing, they're not affordable housing, but they're geared towards professionals and maybe some families. If you create these units, at least you'll have inventory, so people don't have to go to the Plateau and spend $700,000 for the 2-bedroom instead.
How do you think it's going to cost? They have to rent. It has to be rentable, this place.
Profitable,
so, profitable. And do you think that people will want to go in this Disneyland, in this La La Land, and for, this for cheap, they want to be expensive and they want to spend it something really exclusive. So, no, I don't think it's gonna release some pressure. It maybe help a little bit, but it's not going to be that.
I think that the city is doing a lot. I think they're trying to avoid the Vancouver, Toronto scenario. Yep. But at the same time, I think you still need a little bit of free market in an industry like this. When it comes to housing.
Of course we do, but can we work all together and try to find an équilibre?
Yeah, that's it. Finding the right balance is at the end of the day the real question.
That's it. So we have to work hand in hand.
From the Plateau.
Is that it?
The coolest part of town, the Mile End.
Yes, with the coolest elected member of Montreal.
All the hip AI industries. You're fun, Mary. Thank you so much for coming in.
Merci beaucoup.
That's Mary Plourde coming on for City Hall.